let's look at it from an investor standpoint of view. The investor that partners up with Diversity Motorsports, the sponsors that will be coming, or the business, the financial business partner that's coming to this brand, we get the biggest bang for the buck of any brand in NASCAR. There's no brand in all of NASCAR can withstand the sheer numbers that we're bringing to the table. The sheer numbers. Now, it's human nature because this is different. This is outside of the comfort zone. Okay? I'm very competitive. Okay? As I said, Lion Gibbs, Roush, Penske, Tony Stewart up against this brand. And let's see who soars. Let's just see who soars. See, at the end of the day, my DMS program connects the dots. And the kids will move into the tracks. The world we live in is so global. The people are beautiful. The world is global today. Walk through the mall and look at the kids. The old in motorsports are dying. That's the reason the seats are empty. You're not able to connect. Let me talk about connected to minorities. Look what Steve Harvey did for Family Feud. Family Feud was fading out. They brought Steve Harvey in. He brought the community with him. Bang, they up and running. Look at Kathy and Michael. When Regis left, out of all the people they interviewed, they got Michael Strahan. Went right to the top. Look at Cedric the Entertainer. They brought him in on the Millionaire Show, and the ratings are going off the chart. They brought in people that are able to connect to the community. Let me explain to this about drivers. In none of my videos, you notice I never mention driver because that is not the answer to the question. See, drivers will come. We have a little program we call Dream Program. That's where anybody in America can send in their video once a year, every year, of your kid that wants to be a driver. Okay, our Rising Star program is who we pull from the Dream Team because we've been keeping up with them with technology and bring them to the Rising Star program. That's where Bob, Shaq, and the boys start grooming them. See, there's some little Spanish girl out there that's 15 years old that the grandparents gonna send their product to the Dream Team program. There's a little black kid that's in Morehouse College that goes to Mississippi and plays on his granddaddy tractor, and his granddaddy called and said, he's the best driver I've ever seen on a tractor. Let's move him into the Dream Team. See, we're going to keep up with these kids. See, there's some little Korean guy that works for his daddy's shop that's just got a gift. He said, my son is the best I've ever seen driving a car. Well, we want you to send the information every year. We're going to keep up with these kids. NASCAR don't do that. You know, as I told one team, you're making too much money. Something like that is of no value to you. So in a matter of a year's time, we got the best drivers of all nationalities in our Dream Team program. And then as we groom them, we see them groom, then we're going to say, Bob, well, who's next? Bob going to say, all right, that girl right there, that Filipino girl. Okay, that guy from County Limerick Island. Yeah, that black guy with the dreadlocks. Okay, now let's bring them in the Rising Star program. Sponsors are going to get the biggest bang out of their money from this brand. Far superior than anything that's on the track. The investor that comes in is going to get a massive return. The celebrity that come in they're already global brands. It's going to enhance their brand. Line them up. Let's kick the dust off the shoulders. And let's see. Okay? Let all things be equal. Let's see who can run for the flag. And let's see who can run for the brand power. One thing if I've learned nothing, Brian and Mike, is that the man that gets the most media to his car is the winner. And there's no brand out here in all of NASCAR that can withstand the numbers that I bring. And the numbers that we bring, and we bring them very, very quickly. I once asked the question, being that I come up differently, see, I come up differently. I don't have the privilege to ride around in a Learjet and have a helicopter take me to the track. You see, I can't just take 2, 3, 4 million, just squander it and say, oh, well, that didn't work. So we run a tighter ship. We're going to bring these celebrities in with much less money than a normal team will bring them in. We babysit this brand. We create everything. The pipeline is already there. All we're doing is bringing them in. And it doesn't really matter which one of the brands come in, because they will come. If you notice, I took the time to strategically pick out major players around the nation and around the world. These are brands that are related. People understand them. People understand these brands. So they don't have to know anything about NASCAR, because here's your book. Here's your PDF file. Letter, Brian, welcome, Wink, Terrance. See, what these teams are doing with this diversity is they're getting these hundreds of millions of dollars. And then in the front end, we believe in diversity. And it's not the case. It's something that's not dear to them because it's not a part of them. So what they do then is they kick the can to you. Then you and your staff got to say, oh, here this comes again. What is it this time? You see, you don't need to do that. The DMS program was like, give me the can. Just pick the can up and just throw me the can. I've got the can. Now, just handle your business. I've got this, as the kids will say on the streets. The power of the 10 laws and the education on the back, moving across this country, moving across these islands, hopping overseas. You follow me? Just the sheer power of the amount of people that's going to pull that off of the website and stick it in their card, in their pocket. The amount of schools, civic groups, organizations. Let me tell you how deep this is. The city of New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, Dallas, Texas, Mississippi are calling me month by month saying, we want to do a race of education parade. Are we ready yet? Are we ready? We've got bands ready. We've got groups ready. We know what streets we want to block off. This is bigger than me. I need you right here, Brian. I need you right here next to my side. And as I bring in the first car, bravo, welcome, welcome. As we go and bring in the second car, welcome, 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 welcome. As we bring in the third car, I need you to welcome. Then you look at me and you wink. Everybody can talk about problems and challenges like diversity, but nobody has a plan. You know, you just can't keep throwing money if there is no plan, if there are no dots to connect. Running them brains through that track, I will fill that track. This program will fill that track with kids from all nationalities, all these single mothers, all these dads, parents coming to that track. By the way, the celebrities that I reached out to, when we announce the car, the normal announcement at a track, but then we're having the community announcement where we bring that car to Atlanta, Los Angeles, Miami, Dallas, and New York, and we're gonna light the city up. We're getting everybody involved, high school, colleges, churches, clubs, that whole city. Every time we announce a car, it's gonna be like a little Super Bowl hit that city. Now, the naysayers in NASCAR will say, well, he's playing outside of the rim. You know, that's not the way we do it. See, you're being too stuckish. Okay, you know, every time somebody calls you racing team, could you possibly do this for the kids? Well, you know, these are $1 million cars and we're worth all that. I'm going to get them brands. I'm going to get them. Okay. Now, I'm laughing, Mr. Brian Francis, Mr. Mike Hilton. See, sometimes you have to stir it up a little bit. Sometimes you got to put a little catalyst in the game, okay? Everybody's too relaxed up in the game, okay? Okay. I come to win, okay? Let's all knock the dust off the shoulders. Put a chalk line there. Let's match your brand against mine. Mine is a community brand. Oh, it's a community brand, okay? All these millions of people that I have backing this brand. See, them investors and them sponsors, now they're going to get an opportunity to go through these videos. They're going to be able to go, okay, well, no, that makes a, you mean I gave them that much money? I could give half? And I get 10 times, I get 10 times the bang for my buck. And every kid in their wallet's got my logo in their pocket? You mean every time they sell a Race for Education t-shirt with 10,000 organizations, my logo's there? And we really don't overseas, but it's still good to have my product in the 128 countries. You follow me? The United Nations, okay? Naysayers will say it can't work because naysayers don't understand. They can't even put, I sent something to Brian, to Bruton and Marcus Smith. You see, you two are the biggest track investors out here. And you've got a few more out there. I told Marcus, I need you here. Like I'm telling you, I need you here. I need you to understand this program. See, so this right here, each of the minorities, we're going into the minorities with them show cars. We're going in with the package in their language. Okay, if they speak Russian, why am I putting your story in English to them? See, we have the pipeline for these schools. Superintendents, principals of school, teachers. You see, now, one would say, what is the value of moving the brand through the other countries? Because it will be the biggest motorsport brand in the world, bar none. Okay. Oh, I can see those in NASCAR. Oh, how dare him. Who does he think he is? This is technology. Race of education. Everybody believes in education. You're either teaching someone about NASCAR or you are teaching someone about the importance of education. Okay. What it took them years to build in a brand, I'll have it done in 24 months.